car crash, the insurance adjuster might sound helpful, but their questions are designed to reduce what they have to pay you. And in this video, I'm talking about the 5 questions insurance adjusters use to undercut claims and how you can protect yourself. Hey, Brian Glass here, and I became a personal injury attorney 17 years ago. Now, today, after having secured one of the largest verdicts in the history of Virginia, I can personally tell you that most people undervalue their case, and that's exactly what your insurance company is counting on. If you or somebody you know who's been injured or disabled and they want to speak with a lawyer that they can trust, give us a call at Glass Law and schedule your free consultation. Now let's dive right in. Question number 1. Did you suffer any injuries, and are you feeling okay now? This is the first question you're likely to hear after an accident, and it seems innocent enough, but it's often a trap. Adjusters often want to know how you're feeling because they can use those words to either minimize your injuries or claim that the condition isn't as bad as you say it is later down the line. Now here's the problem. If you downplay your injuries in any way, the adjuster will later argue that your injuries weren't serious enough to justify the medical treatment that you received. On the other hand, if you exaggerate your injuries, they're going to accuse you of faking or exaggerating the claim, which can hurt your credibility. The key is to never downplay or exaggerate the injuries. And my best advice is to avoid discussing your injuries with the adjuster altogether while you're in medical care. Let the attorney handle that conversation. And if you have to talk, make sure that you're honest about your symptoms and don't get into too much detail too early. If you hire a lawyer, the lawyer is going to take over all the communications with the insurance company, preventing any missteps on your part. Question number 2. Can you walk me through exactly what happened during the crash? Now, this question might seem like the adjuster is just trying to understand what happened, but it's actually a way for them to find inconsistencies and maybe to blame you for the accident. The best advice here is to stick to the facts and don't speculate. If you aren't sure about something, don't guess. Simply say you don't know or you don't remember. The adjuster is looking for any excuse to place blame on you, and in Virginia, that's serious. Now, Virginia follows a pure contributory negligence rule, and that means if you're even 1% at fault for your injuries, you lose your right to compensation entirely. So never admit fault or say things like "I'm sorry" or "I didn't see the other car," because these seemingly innocent comments can get twisted into a full-blown admission of liability. Now, if you're unsure how to respond, it's always a good idea to consult a personal injury lawyer because they can help guide you through what to say and how to protect your rights. Question number 3. You mind if we record this conversation for our notes? Insurance adjusters love recorded conversations because it gives them a chance to get you on the record saying something that hurts your case. Never agree to a recorded statement unless your attorney is. Recorded statements are a red flag. Even if everything seems clear, the adjuster may be looking for a way to place even 1% of fault on you. And in Virginia's contributory negligence system, that's all it takes to deny the claim completely. Instead of agreeing to a recorded statement, request that you submit a written statement. Now, this way you have more control over what's get recorded. And if the adjuster insists on a recorded statement, be very cautious about what you say. Keep your answers brief, stick to the facts, and never admit fault or speculate about the accident. Question number 4. Were you tired at all before the accident? Do you have a long day at work that day? This is a leading question, and insurance adjusters love them. They're not allowed in court, but adjusters can use them to manipulate your answers. They might ask questions like,
"So the other driver appeared out of nowhere,"
or
"Everyone gets distracted for a moment or two after a long drive, right?"
The purpose of these questions is to suggest that you were distracted or fatigued, which could shift the blame onto you. They want to prove that you were the cause of the accident, not their insured. If you're asked any leading questions, stay calm and don't provide an answer that could get twisted. Instead of agreeing or disagreeing, answer with "I don't know" or "I'm not sure." Don't give them anything they can use against them. Lastly, question 5. Would you be willing to share your medical history with us? This is one of the sneakiest tactics that insurance adjusters use. They may ask for full access to your medical records, and if you're not careful, they'll get a look at everything, including past medical issues or pre-existing conditions that could be used against you. And if you're dealing with a personal injury claim, you must protect your privacy. Never give a blanket release for your medical records. If you sign a blanket release, the adjuster can and will access your entire medical history, including past injuries, past crashes, treatments that often have nothing to do with the accident that you were in this time. And they'll use this to argue that your current injuries are related to or were caused by the previous condition, not by the accident. Instead of allowing the adjuster to dig through your entire medical history, let your attorney handle it. Because a good lawyer will provide only the medical records that are relevant to the accident and your injuries in this claim. If you're handling your case yourself, wait until treatment is complete and get all of your medical bills and records and present them at one time. This gives you a more compelling and complete picture of your injuries. Insurance adjusters have one goal and one goal only, and that's to save the company money, even if it means undercutting individual claims. By understanding the questions that they ask and how to respond, you can protect your claim and ensure that you get the compensation you deserve. The most important thing you can do is consult a personal injury lawyer. They'll help guide you through the process, handle all the communications with the adjusters, and make sure that nothing is said that could jeopardize your claim. So if you or your loved one have been hurt here in Virginia and you're ready to talk to an experienced lawyer who will fight to get you the compensation you deserve, call us at Glass Law. Our consultation is free, confidential, and could help you get the settlement you deserve. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and check out our next video here.